Okay, so our new business is called Truckers, which is a food truck park, and I'm gonna kind of explain us at a glance what Truckers is. Truckers will be an open space food truck park in La Comarca Lagunera. That this includes Lerdo, Torreón, and Gómez Palacio. And this food truck park will combine the most popular food trucks in the region, and this will boost the gastronomical culture in Torreón. And this is for people who are willing and able to have a great outdoors meal with their loved ones, and it's for time for socializing and stuff like that. And this is the executive summary. Food trucks are mostly popular nowadays. Why not put them all of them together in a single outdoor area? And our team it's me, who I'm the chief executive office and take managerial decisions. Lorena Gonzalez, who is in charge of marketing operations. Rizque Sala is our accountant. Edwin Robles will make the financial decisions. And then Edmundo Rivera will be the general and personal manager.
Well, I will present the whole crew, our team. We have Eduardo, the CEO. He's the major share, has the major shares for the company. He's in charge to check that all do our work, all have and apply the task. Next we have Lorena. She's the Femi Power, the one in charge of the marketing, the social networks, and all related to make more attractive the business. Next we have Edwin with great experience, financial experience. He has worked in many financial area sectors, and with him, with her support, we think our business will have a great impact. We have Eduardo. Sorry, Mundo. He's the personal operating manager. Sorry.
Okay.
I will continue. Yeah. He's in charge for collecting the best personal, the best worker for our company. So he will be in charge for be very specific on what we want for the company. And I'm the maybe a simple accountant, but with great attitude.
So we made surveys to 88 people here in Torreón. So this is like the market evaluation we had before opening Truckers. And according to our surveys, out of those 88 people, 50% were male and 50 female. The majority was from ages from 16 to 30 years old, which is 86.7%, which are young teenagers and adults, and 13.3% represents the elderly. 73% from out of those 88 people visit food trucks on a regular basis. This is like once or twice a week, and 27% never do. 59 of those will probably assist to truckers, and 36.3% will definitely go, and 4.7 they're still not sure.
Okay, so for us, the opinion of our future customers is very important. So these are two examples of the feedback most of the comments were directed towards. So it is an easy and accessible way to buy food, plus it is innovative and the concept is trendy. It will be fun to do something different. It will be a good choice to eat well and enjoy our city. So most of the comments said that it is something that is trending right now. The food trucks are very popular nowadays.
So there's future for this business.
So these are some of the products and services we will be offering. So half Paris perimeter with 12 food trucks. The food trucks will be around the perimeter. Other half will be the parking lot with 4-car capacity. central area with 176. These will be distributed between picnic tables, carpets with pillows, and other smaller tables and chairs. So there will be 4 industrial fans in the corner for summer when it's very hot. And in winter, we will have 5 gas heaters because it will be outdoor, it can get really cold. So we will also have free Wi-Fi. We know that is very important for businesses nowadays.
This is like an example of how it will look during the day and during the night.
We will have the lights, the kind of picnic tables,
the food trucks surrounding the perimeter.
So these are the food trucks that will be available. I will be naming them. La Combi, we all know that food truck is very popular, delicious empanadas. We have Noah's food truck, it also has really good sazon, chipotle, hamburgers. We know this is the one that is in Independencia, in La Farmacia Guadalajara. We have Desgraciados, which are hot dogs, amazing. Buenísimo, Italian food. The Rebel, they have a variety of food. Los Armados is burritos, but they are very good. Like a lot of people know them, so we want to include them. La Carlota and Mugo, they will both serve like, they are crepes, frappes, smoothies, pancakes, and that is like the dessert section. So the Old Station and Hell's Kitchen also said really good hamburgers, all that kind of food, like barbecue, all that.
It's great because in these food trucks we have lots of choices from like foreign meals. Like Hell's Kitchen has lamb gyros, which is a Greek dish, and then Noah's has Italian food, and Buenísimo, sorry, and most of them are popular food like American dishes. And empanadas are of course Argentinian. So we did a demographic profile of all of our customers. It will be for everyone. I mean, it's like a family time. People can go with a date, with friends, or even alone if you want. Anyone, males, females, anyone from Torreón, Gómez Palacio, and Lerdo, and of course Matamoros, if they wish, or Parras. These are people with income levels of 11,600 pesos to 85,000 pesos or more, and this includes social classes such as middle, upper middle, and high classes.
The location. Well, the location we were planning to rent this terrain that is part of the parking lot of La Feria, the one that's only dust. Well, it's 7,598 square meters, and well, possible positive things that are around that area is that, well, it's next to La Feria. In front it has the mall Galerías Laguna, and well, we think that it's big. Well, it's a big space for 12 trucks to be there, and maybe we could reach an agreement to get an expansion of the terrain to have more trucks on that space.
For those of you who haven't seen, they're actually building a plaza and a Chuck E. Cheese in that area. So we think that has a lot of potential for the food truck park. Also, everything nowadays is farther away, like the new houses and everything. So we chose that over the downtown.
Yeah, half of the area will be the parking lot, and the other half will be surrounded by the food trucks. And in the center of the food trucks, it's the shaded area with tables. So this will be our promotion. We will be in Instagram and Facebook as @truckers. For the start, we will print 500 brochures and will be passed around Torreón before opening business. And of course, social networks such as Facebook and Instagram will be posting promotions for people to go. And we believe that recommendations from customers enhances quality. So that's why we won't have physical promotion after opening, because we believe that recommendations are much better.
So, can you go back, please? That is our logo. It is simple and trendy, you know, kind of hipster. We believe it's suitable for the concept we are giving. Yes.
Well, the personnel that we're going to hire, it's not much, since it's not required that much people to work there. We're going to hire 5 people that are going to take care of keeping clean the place, and 2 security guards that are going to be in charge of taking care of the safety, and that there's not any disturb in the park.
Since the food trucks are the ones that will be serving the food and etc., we don't really need that much staff. We don't need waiters, wait bosses, everything. We only need the people that cleans the tables afterwards, and that's it.
I know that my partners just said a lot of our company, but I am going to talk about a general company description. So Truckers Food Truck Park has a mission to become the place where the best food trucks at the Laguna come together. Every day of any single week, you can enjoy of an environment of music and fun. We want to be a fixed place with such characteristics that we are the only one with such characteristics in La Laguna. But later on, we want to become that model so that others follow, and later on to see other food trucks parks here. So our crew, the Truckers crew, wants to be part of this culinary trend, the food trucks. So we aim to have these mentioned food trucks of the highest quality, as well as we know that these food trucks know that their parking spot matters above all else. So we also believe that people deserve to have their food served fast with good taste and good price. We want to be like, for example, we know that this is a growth industry. For instance, in Mexico, we have a near example at Saltillo, where there was an investment of 10 million pesos. It was a food truck park with recreation, sports, and cultural aspects included. So I think it is going to be a hit. And in a short medium term, exclusiveness is a benefit for us. Yeah, that's it. So we are replicating this model here at Laguna. There are other food truck parks in Mexico, Guadalajara, Mexico City. But we believe that our model with our differentiators for dinners as a service and recreation will allow a commercial success for us.
And now let's talk about numbers. As I told you a few moments ago, Eduardo is the major shareholder for the company with the 25%. Then is Edwin with the 23. Next, Lorena with 20. Mundo with 17, and I with 15. If this company was run for the month of October, these would be our numbers. we can see our assets. We will have 100,000 pesos in cash. We'll also have the short-term investment, account receivable in long term, and also our fixed assets that will be the land, building, equipment, accumulated depreciation of office equipment, and that will give us a total of 450,000 pesos. And in the next place we have the liabilities that, as we have learned, that are the debts that will be paid in a short term. We have the accounts payable, that is 150,000 pesos. The unearned revenues, notes payable, mortgage payable, and also we have the equity, that is the capital that all the members of the crew invest for the company, the retained earnings, dividends, and that gave us a total equity. In the dividends was the gains that were reparted to all the team members, and is based on the percentage based on the shareholder in the shares.
So you know that every business they spend money before they ever open their doors. So this is what we call the startup expenses. That are those expenses taken before the business is running. So in this worksheet we have what is the startup expenses as well, that they happen before the beginning of the plan, and we have also the startup assets, the typical assets. We have the cash, that is the most typical, the furniture, fixtures, equipment, etc. And we have also the startup financing, which is both capital investments and any loans you have. So here we have our startup expenses. We can see that we are missing here some liabilities. I forgot to include them, but we forgot to include accounts payable, but we have like expenses like rent, the permits and licenses. You have marketing, salaries, miscellaneous that are a variety of expenses. Along with the assets, we have the total startup cost is around 5,028.
I want to correct something about yes, this was when the business starts. That's why we have zero liabilities and line of credit. That's because it will start, but while the business runs, we will have the liabilities as I showed in the last slide.
Well, they will have three investors, which are Coca-Cola, Ferromex, and Imago. Each will give us a total of, each one will give us 50,000 pesos. That will be a total of 150,000. Since they are giving the same amount of money, we'll give the same amount of shares, 20% each. And this is for a short term. For a long term, we are planning to negotiate with them, and so they could give us maybe 65,000 to increase this, and then we'll use this money for maintenance, for I don't know, buying things that are needed.
Okay, so this is it. We are now open for questions.
I would like to know how do you expect for the food trucks to come with you? I guess they have certainly sector where they have their customers. So how do you expect to?
They have much more benefits in the food truck park. They receive the marketing, publicity,
They even
gas,
maximize-
water, everything, all the services, the security staff, and most importantly, the marketing and they get to know them. Because a lot of people in Tehran, they don't know where they are located, they don't even know that they exist. So they may have their small group of customers, but it is something bigger. Everybody will know the food truck park.
Yeah, they will maximize their profits.
As I said, the parking spot matters above all else for food trucks, and like during a year, we hope to be an important sales channel for those food trucks.
So how are you guys going to make money? Are you taking a cut from the profits of the food trucks? Are you charging them for being there?
Yeah, there's a red.
Yep.
Uh,
Yes, there will be a rent. Every food truck will pay for a place in this park, food truck park. It's around 7,000 and 10,000 pesos.
A month?
Eh?
A month?
A month.
Thank you.
And how much are the owners of the parking lot gonna charge you for the space monthly? Like how much is gonna be your profit?
No, can you repeat the question?
Because the parking lot is, they're gonna charge you the parking lot, right?
Ah, yes, we will try to avoid the park. Oh,
The space that you're gonna use?
our land or the land we will rent.
The land you will use to put the food trucks and everything.
No, we will try to, we will buy the,
Here is the estimated cost of the rent, 15,000 pesos. Or what's your question?
What?
Yeah, you are asking for the cost of the rent, no?
Uh-huh. Ah, okay, monthly. Okay.
yes.
Do you have a backup plan if your business doesn't work?
No. Like every business, we try to,
See what's happening.
not to see what happened, but we, financial numbers, we try to see if it's viable, if we can, if the company will success. Based on these numbers, we think our company will success, and if it doesn't work,
Succeed.
it doesn't succeed. How many companies doesn't succeed in the first year? Well,
That's why we demarket.
it's a risk, but we will,
Like
we
everything.
will take it.
Any startup needs to expect a loss. You have expenses, but you don't have sales yet. So we hope that in 1 year we find balance.
Yes.
I have a quick question. Are y'all only gonna be open during the weekends, like starting Friday to Sunday, or are y'all gonna be open all week? Because I know most food trucks here open from Friday to Sunday, so, at nights.
No, but this will be a weekly service.
Okay.
Maybe the weekend will be the whole day, and by Monday through Friday, we will try to open
At night.
in the afternoon, mostly in the nights.
Dinner.
Why will the food trucks be wanting to be in your food truck or park? Like why? What's the difference between their location and your location?
Well, we already answered that question. They have a lot of advantages in a food truck park. as a publicity because a lot of people don't know them or they don't even know where they are, they exist, they will be there permanently. So the people that visit the food truck park, which is a different concept that going to a specific place, will be their customers in the whole region. It will be much more known.
The food trucks right now, like the rent they need to pay for being like on the street is really low. And like the rent that you're gonna charge them is a little bit high. Like, do you think they're gonna be willing to pay? Because the point of having a food truck is that you don't do a lot of expenses that you would normally do as a restaurant. And like being in the same place is like having a restaurant. Like they are not a food truck anymore. Like why like do you think like having all the food trucks will make a lot of people come and have more sales? Like that's the goal of your
Well,
Yeah.
yes, these are food trucks that want to grow.
Yeah.
That's
I think it's gonna be open every single day of the week, and that will maximize their profits like in a significant amount, and they will have the money to pay already.
Sophia?
Are you going to have like music in live?
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yes, we will have on the weekdays we will have ambient music, and on the weekends we will have live music. Yes.
One advantage of the food truck is that, for example, some of them are in Fresno. The people that live around it go to the food truck because it's near, it's really accessible. Or the ones that are downtown, they go to it there because they just rent the bar or something. I mean, what guarantees that people will still go all the way to the parking lot of Materia just to eat? I mean, because one of the good things about the food trucks is accessibility.
I just said is, yes? Very, you have seen the impact that it has in our region. We have also the mall near the parking spot of the ferry. So I think these are two factors that we consider. Besides, we also consider to be downtown. We found that these two factors will eventually help us grow even more.
It's a good question because this was the point discussed in our business meeting. We are in between downtown and near the ferry. We decided to make it there by the space. We need a huge space to locate all the food trucks, and that we decide to do it near the ferry.
And besides, we also know the urban sprawl of Torreon is growing a really big rate, and pretty much Periférico used to be like the end of the city, but now it's like, it could be said that it's now the middle of the city. It's not even more a Periférico, it's more like a boulevard. So, and lots of people drive there every day. Me personally, I drive every single day around Periférico.
I have a question. It wasn't clear the answer that Kristen was asking. She was asking about the lot that you were potentially either renting, or because one of you said that you are buying the land and another person said renting for 15,000 pesos, and yet you are charging a rent to every truck for around 12,000, did you say? There was a range for
7,000.
7 to 12,000. 7 to 12,000, and yet you are renting the whole lot for 15,000, and so that in my mind doesn't click.
No, I make a mistake saying that we will buy the whole land. Mundo correct me, and he said that.
So it is true then that you guys are renting the whole lot for 15,000 pesos?
No, the whole no.
The whole lot.
No, it's just a part of
The parking spot is for like 3,000 cars. We are renting only a piece.
The parking spot is where you're gonna have the food trucks?
Yes, but not all the parking spots.
Okay, whatever area, you're paying 15,000, and that's where you're gonna have the food trucks? truck?
Yes.
Are those real numbers?
If it works, it's a great business, right? How are they gonna make them
Well,
pay?
so I don't know if, you know, what do you think? What do you think? Is that realistic? Seriously? It might be, I'm just, it's
No,
just,
yes,
it's just a question that it's kind of combined with what Anna was saying. You know, it's like, why would they wanna go?
No,
So maybe you can justify it with something.
No, we take the food truck park succeed about there was a food like this food park in like Mundo say in Saltillo, but there was also in Querétaro and Guadalajara where this kind of food trucks park succeed, and we think this will be a great business if we get it here in Torreón. And for a local, we will get like Lorena will be in charge for the marketing. Maybe that will help other people, the other food trucks to.
Attract more people?
Yeah, attract more people and know them, get know.